It's now time for our final segment of the episode.
It's the final segment.
Okay. Izzy, what are we playing?
Our game this week is an old trusty favourite. It is fact, or is it fiction?
Fact.
Fiction.
Tell me.
Shall we begin?
Sure.
This week's topic is pop culture.
And I was about to call him Uncle Niall. But
Uncle Niall.
But that is what we call him.
Do we?
For Wheeler.
Oh, that's good. I don't call him Uncle Niall. Uncle Niall, could you get me a drink? That's very weird. Yes.
He's prepared them,
He's
so
work
you don't
experienced,
know them either.
Niall, to those.
Of course.
At him.
Although he's slacking on his work experience.
Yes, he's not been here for many weeks.
He's prepared them and you don't know the answers.
Yes, he actually prepared them a long time ago. These have been here since the 10th of September.
Oh, so it might be all wrong.
They might not be popularly cultural now.
Pulp. Orange juice, smooth or with bits?
Oh, always smooth.
No, always with bits.
No, I like it smooth. But I can eat it with bits. I just prefer it smooth. I had some really good orange juice in Budapest because it was all freshly squeezed.
Was it the Buda Best?
It was the Budapest orange juice I've ever had.
I like freshly squeezed.
Yeah, it was really good actually. But
Expensive.
that had pulp. It wasn't expensive.
I like pulp. Big
Well,
fan of pulp.
I take it or leave it, but I would rather have not pulp. Anyway, first one. Are we ready? Oh, also, I can't see whether it's fact or fiction until I press it, so don't come for me in the comments.
No beef.
Don't want to hear it from you. That's you. Ready?
Ugh, that was horrible.
I don't like to wink. Actually, I'm not very good at it.
It's just a lot of movement on your face.
Yeah, I'm not great at eye control, if I'm honest. I can barely blink.
Yeah.
Right, first one. The Simpsons
Never seen it.
is the longest running scripted TV show in US history. Is it still on? I thought it was just reruns.
Dunno.
Oh, I'm going to go with...
Fact?
I thought Friends was. That's 10 years.
I
No.
think Simpsons has
I
been
didn't
going
know
for longer
Simpsons
than
was
that.
still going. Is SpongeBob? Have they stopped making SpongeBob?
I think Simpsons was way before SpongeBob.
Really? I'm going to say fiction and say it's SpongeBob.
I'm going to say fact because I have no idea.
Okay. It's fact. There's no further information. That's all he said. Second, Lady Gaga's real name is Stephanie Germanotta.
That is
That's
correct.
correct, isn't it?
Fact.
She doesn't strike me as a Stephanie. Also, if my name was Stephanie, I don't think I'd go for Gaga. Why is she called Lady Gaga? Is there a story behind that?
I did know the story, but I can't remember why.
Maybe because her surname is Germanotta, she's like Gigi, and then it turned into Gaga.
No,
and
I
then
think
Gaga.
I think it was something separate to that.
Oh, okay. Stephanie, if you're listening, write in.
Lady Gaga.
Tell us
You're
why your
watching
name
the
is
podcast.
called Lady Gaga. But yes,
Google
I
it.
do believe that is fact.
Google it.
And it is correct. Why?
Because I'm confused and intrigued.
Why is she called Lady Gaga? Gagag. Lady Gaga's stage name comes from the Queen's song Radio Gaga.
Ah, there we go.
But why? What's that got to do with anything?
Big fan of Queen.
Okay. Oh, Gaga's producer, Rob, claimed that he was texting Radio Gaga when his phone auto-corrected it to Lady Gaga. And she loved it.
Huh.
So next time I say,
What a Rob.
like, on the wheat, which is instead of on the way, maybe that's what I'll call myself. On the wheat. That'll be my stage name. I'm on the wheat and you're off the wheat. So you are indeed gluten-free. Next. The character Yoda, why is he in quotations? Yoda, from Star Wars was...
No.
Star Wars, sorry. Was originally supposed to be played by a monkey.
Oh.
I'm going to go with fiction.
I go with fact.
How are they going to get him to talk?
How did they get the one in Night at the Museum to talk?
They don't.
Exactly.
He squeaks.
Exactly.
Isn't Yoda the one that says things backwards?
Yes.
Okay. Were you going to do it and then chickened out?
Yeah, I got confused.
It is, yes. Oh no. Yes, it is. Oh no, that's normal.
Exactly. That's why I stopped.
I'm going to say fiction.
Fact.
Okay. It is fact. Are these all facts, Niall Sean? The Marvel Cinematic Universe started with Iron Man in 2008, but Spider-Man was the first MCU hooper.
Sorry, what?
There was a lot of letters, but Spider-Man was the first MCU superhero. Not the Hooper Zero.
Fiction.
Started with Iron Man in 2008. I feel like it's been going longer than that, no? I don't really care for Marvel.
I like Marvel.
I'm not really a marveler.
I like Thor.
Only because he's
And Captain
sexy.
America.
Isn't he sexy too? I couldn't think of his name, so I just said sexy. Henry Cavill.
No.
Who's he then?
Superman.
Also sexy. Captain America is who?
Chris.
Hoy.
He's a cyclist.
Also not well.
No.
He's
He's definitely
Chris
not.
Pratt.
No.
I think it is.
It's not.
I
It's
think
Chris.
Rock.
No.
Is that funny?
Chris.
No,
Chris.
Captain I think it's Chris Pratt.
It's not Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is Andy in Parks and Rec.
Okay, well I'm going to find it.
Chris.
Hoy.
No. Chris
Evans.
Evans.
I don't know who that is. I've never
He
seen him in
is
my life.
Beautiful.
Also, sexy.
Sexy.
So who was Iron Man then?
Robert
Downey
Robert
Jr.
Downey Jr. Potentially.
Not De Niro.
No.
Batman? Who was Batman?
I'm-
Spider-Man is Tom Holland.
I'm
Also
Batman.
sexy. I don't know any of the others. Scarlett Johansson. Also sexy. She's Catwoman or Wonder Woman. Is she Wonder Woman?
Ah!
She's one of the women.
No. She is the. She's a Black Widow.
Who's that?
I made that up.
That's a big spider, isn't it? Yes, Black Widow.
Yeah.
Quite right. So who's Wonder Woman then?
I don't think there is.
Have they
one.
made a Wonder Woman? Who's Catwoman?
I don't think there is a Catwoman.
There is no Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot is Wonder Woman. That's Niall's celebrity crush.
Really?
She's quite wide-faced. I take offence to that. Like she's much prettier than I, but also like a massive head. She's got.
She does have a big head.
But she's very beautiful.
But we
so
have big heads.
I'm his time. What can I say? Okay, I don't really understand the question. I'm going to say fiction.
Chris Evans.
No.
What?
That wasn't the question.
What was
the
the
Marvel
question?
Cinematic Universe, or MCU, started with Iron Man in 2008, but Spider-Man was the first superhero.
Fiction.
I'm going to say fiction because I think Superman came first.
Superb man.
He is a superb man. I think that's fiction. Fiction. Spider-Man was part of earlier movies, but Iron Man launched the MCU. So Iron Man came first. I would never start with Iron Man. Man of metals. You'd want to be Superman, wouldn't you? Be king of man.
I like the Iron Man films though.
Never seen any of them. I don't care for them.
You should watch them.
Second to last, Beyonce was the first African-American woman to headline Coachella. Have you heard everything about Beyonce?
I have, and I'm scared to say anything.
Perhaps we'll cut this. I love Beyonce. Do you believe that?
Fact.
African-American woman, I believe.
Woman.
It's a woman. Maybe not African-American man. Well,
That's
that's not the question. I'm going to say fact. Yes, it is fact. Congratulations to me.
Well done, Beyonce.
We love Beyonce. Thank you to Beyonce. Finally, the Titanic movie was the highest grossing film of all time until Avatar surpassed... Sorry, I'm really struggling today to read. Film of all time until Avatar surpassed it in 2009.
I would probably say that's accurate.
I don't think Avatar's the... Is it the Grinch? Or is that the most highest grossing Christmas film of all
I don't
time?
think it's the Grinch.
I think it is the Grinch that's the highest grossing Christmas film.
But
though.
I don't think film.
Okay, I'm not sure then. I would say no.
I really don't like Avatar.
Oh, it's my favourite film.
No.
Don't care so much for the second one. It was way too long. We've been over this before, but I do love the first one.
No.
It's one of my comfort films because it's so long and lovely. Also, I love worlds like that. I want to be in one.
No.
But I do love Titanic. I'd say no to this. I don't think it's either of those.
Fiction.
Fiction, Niall. It's fact.